getting a ride on this bitch.
What's good, everyone? This your boy JT here. Got my boy HD here. Say what's up to the people.
What up, people?
All right, so we start this segment, and it can apply to whoever. It's from that Dave Chappelle skit when keeping it real goes wrong, and we're gonna be start calling it "We About to Ride on This Bitch." All
We
right, so
about to ride on this bit.
My boy HD sent me a video, so I'm about to show the video. H, don't do nothing or say nothing until it's done. I'll let you know when it's done. Okay? All right. So now I'm about to play.
I feel like you have a lot of interesting things around your house, so we're going to play Drawer Dash. All right. Can only snap for so long. Here's how it works. I'm going to ask you to run and bring something back, like something that starts with M, and then you have 10 seconds to bring it back to me. The first item is, and you have 10 seconds, Ayesha, bring me something that you never want to see again.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry? Explain.
Okay, so these are my old implants, and I've been waiting for the perfect. I've been waiting for the perfect moment to have like a going away party for them because they weren't good to me. They didn't work for me. They worked for some people, but they've got to go, and I don't ever want to.
Good for you.
All right. So that was the video, part of the video I wanted y'all to see where Ayesha Curry talks about having implants and now she don't want implants. She said they gotta go. She wanted to do a going away party for her breast implant. All right, so I'm gonna let my boy HD go ahead and talk, then I'll come back and speak on some things about it. Go ahead, HD.
I brought this up today because this is the definition of what me and my partner and some other people call a sorry ass bitch. SAB, a sob, a sorry ass bitch. And a lot of people think if you call a woman a sorry ass bitch, that means that she live in the ghetto, she ain't got no money, she ain't got no. It can go into the mindset that a person has, the personality, the way they talk, carry themselves. This is somebody who has it all. A superstar husband, a husband who's rich beyond belief, famous, is a Christian man at that, takes her everywhere, does everything with her, is a faithful man, everything that a woman could ask for. Height, looks, I guess if you want to say, everything. And the bitch is still not satisfied. The bitch still wants attention. She's jealous of her husband's fame. She's jealous of her husband's attention. So she's getting all this stuff done to her body. And let's not kid ourselves. She may have only just mentioned about the breast implants, but a lot of us believe she may have had some enhancements to her derriere as well. And some people have said she's done some things to her face. I can't really, comment on that because I try my best not to look at her. But this is the definition of a sorry ass bitch. And from the video, it's as if this is like funny to her. Like this is just amusing. Like this is just like she's so fucking jovial about it. And it's like you doing all this shit, trying to bring all this attention to yourself, even going so far as to be wanting to have, because her husband has male groupies. That's gonna happen. Excuse me, female groupies. That's gonna happen if you're married to an NBA star. There's gonna be groupies all over the world, but she wants to have male groupies. She wants men staring at her, fawning over her, drooling over her, when the only man who she should be worrying about attention is her husband. Now, I've heard women in the past say, when you go out in the world, that you want to feel like you're attractive. Like, that you don't want to have the mindset like, I'm so ugly. That's fine. Great. But when you're a woman that's married and you're seeking attention from other men. There's some women who are married that just get attention because they look good, or they got a nice body, or their presence just makes men look at them when they're in the mall or they're at a restaurant or wherever. But then there are women who are seeking attention, who burn for it, who yearn for it, who desire it, who can't sleep at night because they don't have other men fawning over them and chasing after them. That's this hoe. Now, all the women in the world would be saying a lot of critical shit if it was the other way around. If Steph Curry was out doing all type of shit trying to attract extra attention or saying, oh man, I wish I had more women falling in my DMs, online, and I wish that I had more female groupies waiting for me at the hotel room when I show up with the team bus. No, he doesn't do any of that. She has a faithful Christian man as a husband, and she is basically going against what thousands of other women would kill to have. Because when you're married, you're only supposed to be seeking attention from your spouse. That's it. You're only supposed to be wanting love, affection from your spouse. And she's doing all these things. And I'm sick and tired of this fucking excuse about low self esteem because that's something that you can work on within yourself and also with your partner. Just because you have low self esteem, that doesn't mean you got to go get breast implants to try to make yourself feel good because we know part of that is the wanting to have men stare at her. And once again, I'm going to sound like a broken record. The only man she should be worrying about that's staring at her is her fucking husband. It makes me sick to my stomach that there are women out there like her. And it's not just her. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of women out there who have an ideal husband. Even if he's not in the NBA, they can have a husband who's an architect, who's making $300,000, $400,000 a year. They got a nice home. They got a nice car. They got children. They got everything that a woman could want. The house with the white picket fence. Yet they're still seeking attention from some nigga nobody that work with them, or for some nigga nobody that they see at the club when they out with their feet. And those women, to me, don't deserve shit. So maybe one day Steph may wake up and be like, you know what? I deserve better than this bitch. Now, it would be very sad because it would be breaking up a two-parent home because they have all these kids, but that man don't deserve that. He don't deserve to have a woman out there trying to get all this attention and flaunt shit out there to the world, on not just online, but on TV shows and in magazines. He don't deserve that. And it just makes me sick to my stomach, when these women do that. Now, on the other end, he's choosing to deal with it, so that's on him. But I'm just speaking of these women out here who ain't shit. Like I said, the sobs, the sorry ass bitches who, in my opinion, whatever they get at the end, they deserve it. I'm gonna kick it over to you. I'm done riding on this dumbass bitch.
Well, I want to say that, like you said, it's the modern woman mindset, and sadly enough, we it's a bunch of good brother, decent brothers out here that want to do a woman right, and I say that Steph is definitely one of them. He got his high school sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? And it's so sad that decent as a brother he's seen, because he's always trying to support his wife and whatever she wants to do. I'm sure when she wanted to go get the breast implant, he supported her. And he's an alpha male in as far as his career as being one of the, like, he's a Hall of Famer for sure already. And the sad thing is, you still can be a beta male when your woman, like when you bow down to your woman, you kiss the ground she walk on too much, and that's what he does. It's too much. So if God forbid she was to cheat on him, leave him, it would devastate that man and mess up his career and mess up what they have. And we said this before. Now she's saying she got rid of the breast implants. I'm sure she still kept her butt implants, but I'm sure that she hopefully she wakes up because we feel like, God forbid, hopefully not. Hopefully we wrong, but we feel like if she ain't gonna divorce him, she gonna separate from him and think that that's gonna do better for her. And it's sad because I seen she got a pretty good close relationship to his mother. His mother is a beautiful woman, but his mother is smart enough to know better. Like, I want my 2 parent home. My husband, we fine. We put our kids through college, and they successful now doing their thing. Why would I leave this? But with modern women, because her mother is modern. His mother is a modern woman to an extent, but she's a modern woman that's smart enough to know better. That, hey, I want this life right here. And I'm sure his mom is probably around 60. Beautiful sister though. But she's not gonna be stupid and leave. But you can look at Ayesha, even though she comes from a 2 parent home as well, she's one of the dumb, insecure ones that don't have to be insecure. So I see a lot of sisters that be like, that bitch stupid. Let me have a superstar NBA player as a husband. We got kids. He take care of me, and I can have my own career. He ain't stop me. He supports me. Why the hell would I be insecure about not getting attention from dudes? And this one woman, I forget who it was, but it's this one sister that brought up some receipts. She showed before they got married that she was tweeting and saying, "Oh, I'm not trying to let this dude holler at me." It was some dude trying to holler at her apparently at the car wash. She was like, "No, thank you. I'm engaged, about to get married." She was happy to talk that trash when she got the attention. She was happy to shut him down. Fast forward after 3 kids, now you want the attention back? What does that show you? A sorry ass bitch. And people think that's okay. I done had conversations with women in real time saying, "Oh, that's how it feels. Even if my man gave me attention every day, I still would want outside attention." Come on, man. What kind of woman who's happy within herself and who she is worried about getting attention from guys if you're in a happy relationship? So the problem with modern women, they look at stuff online all the time and honestly think that they should be out there getting attention from other guys and they can handle it. No, you can't, because if your guy's like that, you got a problem. Because men, majority, and I agree with Chris Rock, the majority of men are only faithful as their options are. So if you have a guy that's not secure within himself, every time a woman gives him attention, he gonna think he gonna have to stick his putter in her golf ball hole. That's what's gonna happen. So when women do that and then don't want men to do that, you gotta realize if a man likes attention, he gonna knock something else down. A woman might be cool with the attention and get off of that and thrive off that, but when a man is like that, he gonna want to knock something down. That's what women gotta realize, what's the difference between them and men. And it's so sad because Ayesha is a nice looking sister. She's a beautiful sister, but she's still insecure. She still has vanity. So I seen some of her old pictures when she was a kid. She had the freckles on her face and all of that stuff. So it probably comes from that. You know what I'm saying? If somebody made fun of her or she felt she wasn't as beautiful as the other girls in her school, because I'm sure they went to, stayed in rich areas and had beautiful other kids around her. So it probably made her feel some type of way. And her boyfriend is becoming a superstar in high school. So he's content. He's happy. He got the woman of his dreams. He was chasing her for about a year or something, they said, in high school. He got the girl of his dream. And it's so sad that she can't be happy about that, especially if you allegedly so Christian and in the church. You know that that's vanity and that's not what God wants. God preaches against that in the word. You know that. You know vanity is, no, you know better than that. And you still this way. So hopefully it works out in a few years. But me and my partner feel if she don't divorce him, she gonna separate from him to try to get her own attention. We're just gonna mess her up because she gonna see how real life is, and she gonna see how guys gonna be like, you would, Steph? No, I'm good. I'm good. No, I'm good. No, ma'am, I'm good. And she gonna feel bad because then she gonna probably think she need to divorce him because she's not gonna want to go back to him because she's gonna feel like, no, if I do that, I'll never get from under his shadow. So that's what we think might happen. Hey, you got anything else you want to say before we end this?
I got no more to
Oh,
say
you good?
on this sorry ass bitch. Nothing. We don't need to waste no more minutes
Uh,
on her.
All right, y'all. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. We're going to be back with the goodness like we always do when we ride on these bitches. Peace.